Fire's crackling. Sun's going way down. It's starting to get a little chilly. We've got a couple hours of wood, and then it's sleepy time. Good morning, good day, whatever. It's Friday, Foreign Ration Friday, and a special Foreign Ration Friday. Yeah, it looks like we're inside, but that's about to change because we're going outside. We're taking this week's Foreign Ration Friday on an overnight. What are we taking? We're taking a CR1M. It's menu A. This is the one that Dub C sent me for Christmas. And I figured I'd go ahead and take the stuff out here in the house in a nice controlled environment without, a bunch of wild animal sounds and other stuff going on in the background, and split it up into 3 delicious meals. So let's see what's inside it. Again, menu A, Australian. Does not contain real unicorn. First thing is over here. Peppered steak, ready to eat beef snack. Made in New Zealand. Creamy chicken soup. Oh, I do love me a good soup. Add contents of this pack to boiling water and make up to 250 milliliters. So we have a creamy chicken soup, some non-dairy creamer, isotonic sports drink, wild berry. I'm going to try and go through this as quickly as I can because this video is going to be long. And all fruit bar, tropical, apple puree, apple juice, pineapple juice, mango, banana, natural flavors. A bag of plain M&Ms. A tube of plum jam. Ooh, I hope this isn't bloomed. A chocolate ration. So much stuff in here. A pack of tuna. Not a big fan of tuna. I'm going to guess this is a little scrubby brush. Either that or it's some seaweed. But we'll go with the scrubby brush. Australian spoon. Chocolate flavored protein drink. Ooh. One of our mains. Beef and pasta. Beef, vegetables, cooked pasta. Simple enough. Ooh. Little container of matches. Okay, so yeah. Ooh, it's a combination of matches. There's some regular ones, and then there's some these. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, see, there's some like clear it up. Come on, focus. Yeah, see, there's two different kinds. Guess one's for the rain and one's for the day, the dry days. Whole grain cereal bar with fruit and chia seeds. Something there's open. Got this like powdery residue. It's a chocolate chip cake. It's a pretty thin cake. Biscuits, cream crackers, biscuit jam sandwich, a tin of cheese, muesli with nuts and seeds, a bag for your trash, purifying water, stuff like that, some tissue, accessory kit, coffee, Tabasco, the infamous Fred, white sugar, tea, instant coffee, mints. Yeah, there's a powdery residue in there. Some, what is it? Can you see? Yep. Some Vegemite, yeast extract. Ooh. Some Werther's Originals. It's pretty good. Nice little coffee candy. Holy cow. That is a big tube of sweetened condensed milk. Lots of uses for that. Lots of uses for that. Then we have a simply called bread. Some instant mashed potatoes. And our final main, lamb casserole. Lamb again. And our Australian Defence Force paperwork. Good personal administration in the field will prevent unnecessary casualties. Most foods have a best by date. Food can still be consumed after the best by date and are safe, though some sensory quality, color, aroma, texture, and flavor may have been lost. Well, isn't that special? And then on the back here, it's got, all your calories and all that good stuff. So I'm going to put some of this stuff into bags for individual meals and finish up my packing and get out on the road. So I'm bagging this stuff up, right? And I noticed this one doesn't have a zipper, but the one right next to it has two. All right, there they are. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Lunch is the biggest because there's so much stuff that you could probably do 4 or 5 meals. I mean, the lunch has got the beef and pasta, the bread, the tuna, the crackers, the cheese. Breakfast has the cereal, the beef stick, the drinks. I could probably move the jam and crackers into there. The dinner is the lamb, the mashed potatoes, drinks, a couple other things. Who knows? That little lineup might change out there when we get to it. But we're probably going to be starting out with lunch, being that we get there about 2 o'clock. and then we'll have dinner 8ish before it gets dark, and then maybe breakfast. Who knows? It's a lot of food. No wonder they're so hard to get. All right, see you again out at the camp. So we made it to the campground. Little table, little fire pit, like a kind of a knobby place. Looks like there's some deer trails, some oaks, and what's obviously the murder tree. That tree's pretty dead. Hopefully it doesn't fall and crush the car. All right, look at that. Wild geese. And there's the inlet from Lake Pardee. Plenty of water in the lake. Probably plenty of fish. They said they put in 1,800 pounds yesterday. Back to camp. Form Ration Friday, Jack Trades. Lunchtime. Late lunch. Got a late start. Forgot my tripod. Forgot my water. Forgot a bunch of stuff. Had to keep going back, forth. So from the Australian ration, menu A for lunch, we're going to have the chocolate chip cake, the bread, the beef and pasta, and the soup. And the soup says that it needs 250 milliliters of water, so it's about that much. And I'll get that boiling and then make up our soup. But if you notice, I've got the new wooden cup, 12 ounces, 5, 10, 12. No 6 ounces. It's from Durston, Uberline, and WC's got one of these coming his way as well. So we're gonna have our soup in that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start boiling that water, and as soon as it's boiled, we'll start eating. So while the water is boiling for our soup, let's go ahead and check out this bread. Yeah, reminds me, water. Oh wow, that is a unique piece. Check that bread out. And it smells like regular bread. Ooh, that crumb. Nice tight matrix. Smells very yeasty. Let's go ahead and dig out the cake. Ooh, it is ooey and gooey. Ooey and gooey. Oh. Yeah, it's like a brownie. Alright, I need to get some water down there for the main. Alright, now our main is heating up. Let's go ahead and put in our soup. So the soup powder has a really nice aroma. Hot. Oh, nope, we spilled a little. Clean that up real quick. You probably can barely hear me out here in the woods. I know what you're saying. Dude, where's your drink? Yeah, I got the isotonic drink and I got some coffee, and now I'm attracting gnats. Hear that mane over there bubbling away. Probably should have kept the plum jam for the bread, but we're just going to use it and we're going to dip it in the beef and pasta, and I will get back to that. It's got a couple minutes still to go, and then we'll start eating lunch from an Australian Ration Menu A. Thank you, Dub C. And the mane is still percolating away. Go ahead and give you a look at the soup. Got chunks of vegetables. Looks like carrots, corn, little croutons. That's good. Very good. Very good. Very hot. Very good. A little piece of our bread in there. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Now I'm just waiting for that entree to finish. Yeah, so that bread is pretty good. I mean, it's not no wheat snack bread. It's kind of like a Bridgeford sliced white bread. It's kind of like that. Very good. It's very good with that soup. Soup doesn't need any salt. It's fine by itself. You could probably make a decent sandwich out of that bread. We got like 3 minutes left on our main, and then party time. That is freaking blazing hot. That is interesting. Very, very interesting clump. It smells very much like Chef Boyardee beefaroni. All right, let me toss this and we'll get to tasting. So yeah, it's pretty fatty. Get a little bit of everything. Get you good. Oh, that's hot. Get you. Where's that? There we go. Decent look at that. That's dark because I'm in the shade. Because it's kind of hot. Oh. Important safety tip, kids. Don't lick your hand if it's got bug repellent on it. Yeah, that's a very, very simple, very comforting. Not bad. Really does remind me of canned beefaroni. Go ahead and give this delicious chocolate cake a taste. Chocolate chip cake. Texture chocolate cake, tastes like chocolate cake, flat. That's good. Good dessert, good bread, decent lunch, decent soup. All in all, Australian ration has way too much food for me, but you could easily go
couple days on it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating this up, and I'll see you in a little while for dinner. So we're back for dinner. Using that same old lazy 12-ounce cup, the new one. Loving it, loving it. Same lame ass spoon. We're heating up our water. Oh no, I'm not supposed to use the bad language. Same lame spoon. But for dinner, we're having the lamb casserole, chocolate ration, cookies, isotonic drink power wild berry, instant mashed potatoes. I'm thinking that'll be good to put the lamb onto the mashed potatoes. And if we've got any room left, some of these tasty, are they still within date? Best before 11/20. They expired months ago. I think they're probably still good. What do you think, Mr. Guest?
I think so.
All right. So we're heating up our water, which we should have put the food in there with it. But, you know, camping, slacking, you know, being lazy, no good vagabonds here in the Comanche Lake campground. The mashed potatoes, 1 cup of boiling water. More water. Back shortly. All right, so the mashed potatoes got to gusset, so we're going to go ahead and make the mashed potatoes in the bag. Yes, we all know that's dangerous because, well, you know, it could leak or it could get all over us when we're trying to shake it up and mix it up. And routinely these potatoes, you know, they don't mix too well. Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Check that out. It's instant mashed potatoes. Take a whiff of that. That doesn't smell good. But it's got little chives in it and shit. God, again with the language. I'm sorry. I'm in the wild. I'm a wild man. So, you know, I'm being salty. And our isotonic drink, 500 to 600 milliliters, which that little wooden cup's not going to do. So I'm going to have to get another cup. More cups. GSI cup. And it says 600 milliliters of water. This has 5, so it says 5 to 6. Why don't I just put it in the freaking bottle? Oh, because I'm mentally challenged sometimes. No comments from you, mister. All right. We've got our isotonic berry drink. Berry. Let's see how much of a mess we can make. It's chunky. Mystery guest is over there frantically killing mosquitoes.
I didn't kill a mosquito, I killed some random bug.
Alright, come on, get out of there. Well, this stuff is chunky. Doesn't smell like berries either, it smells kind of melony. Alright. Fun. Alright, so we shook up our, it's kind of a pinkish peach color. Try that in a sec. We have our boiled water. Cup is freaking hot, as titanium should be. Go ahead and make our delicious mashed potatoes. You know, when I think mashed potatoes, I don't think Australia. The spoon is not long enough. Oh yeah. don't know what that smell is. Not potato. It's probably some cheese or some weird crap in here. Potato. That's it. Potato. Potato and chives.
Very creative.
Well, at least you know what you're getting, right?
Right.
All right, let's wander over here and get our hearty main, which is also insanely hot. But that's what you get when you boil stuff in a bag. Gonna give the potatoes a minute to soak up the juicy goodness of the water. Then we're gonna make a bed of mashed potatoes with our lamb casserole on top. Ooh, it's a nice looking cookie. I wonder what kind of jelly's inside. Probably a raspberry or strawberry. There you go.
I'm good.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's a cookie from Australia. It traveled thousands of miles.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Just eat it. So, mine has a star, his has a circle. He's enjoying his cookie. Aw, weak sauce. Look at that. Fucking chocolates. Again, with the bad language. What the hell is it did you do to me? Bring out the bad person.
I didn't do anything.
Look at that. Oh, that is badly bloomed. I mean, was it that?
Yeah, it was not.
No, what was that sound? Oh, dude, you're tripping me out. What the hey?
Sorry.
Just over here playing with the rocks, and I thought that the thermal cell thing was getting ready to blow up. Anyways, it's bloomed, but it's still good. We'll still eat it, right? Doesn't give high hopes for the M&Ms. So there's some weird beast over there in the corner making some scrocky noise. Let's get those mashed potatoes out. Ooh. Wow, those are really hot. That's a lot of mashed potatoes. And again, I cannot emphasize enough that when you put boiling water in a plastic pouch, it's going to burn you. So, let's check out our lamb casserole. We're just going to pour it right over our mashed potatoes. Because it's, you know, it's a casserole, but it doesn't have any noodles in it. Right? Casseroles are usually like tuna noodle or something that have... Well, this looks just like lunch. It smells like lunch. And there's no way I'm going to be able to eat all this. And there's no way Mystery Guest's going to eat it because I can only tell by the look of his face, like, dude, you are on crack. All right, so we're gonna try the least offensive thing first, which is the mixed berry drink. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm.
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 Okay. How do I best describe it? Back in the 80s, there was this pop singer, Debbie Gibson. She was all the rage. All the teen boys wanted her. All the teen girls wanted to be her. She wasn't that schmo Tiffany going from mall to mall. She had, albums. She wrote her own songs and stuff like that. But near the twilight of her teen career, she came out with this perfume called Electric Youth. That tastes just like that perfume smells. So, if you get a chance to have an Australian ration with a mixed berry drink, it will take you back to Debbie Gibson. Let's go ahead and try the next thing on the list, and that's some of our fine Australian chocolate. Not known for their chocolates either. Known for their killer snakes and killer everything. Beer in 90-ounce cans.
And
Hot
weenies.
chicks. Yeah, hot chicks.
The hot chicks.
Surfing.
Don't forget the weenies.
Weenies? What weenies?
They call them Barbies.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't either. No, I think, weenies, that's like hot dogs,
Yeah, that exactly.
Okay, well, then say that. You'd be saying weenies. I think they're more like shrimp or was it Yahoo Serious or Paul Hogan? That's Australia, right? Guy's named Bruce. Yeah, so the chocolate's fine. It's chocolate. Can't go wrong with chocolate. Now for the lammy casserole with the mashed taters. Isn't it ironic that I put a casserole dish that has potatoes in it on potatoes? All right, let's go ahead and get you a decent look at that. Come on, focus, camera, focus. Big chunk of meat. Very big piece of meat. The lamb casserole has a Mexican spice flavor to it, kind of like a taco. The mashed potatoes, very bland. Aside from the spice, also very bland. I guess this is where that 8 packets of salt come in. Yeah. Not terrible. Gonna finish it because it's my dinner. But it really is just a lamb stew with mashed potatoes. Again, I know I sound like I'm tearing it down and saying it's crap. It's not. It's good. It's just, when you get something that you've been trying to get for a long time and you build up in your head this uber hype that it's just going to be freaking awesome, and it's just like everything else you've eaten.
So
that's what this is.
The definition of average.
Yes, it is. It is indeed an average meal that I'm going to be more than happy to eat. It was a wonderful gift, and it's going to be enjoyed as one. Now, before I let you go and finish eating this before it gets cold, because the sun has creeped down to the 10-minute mark, which means I have to start the fire soon. I'm going to go ahead and hit up on the cookie. The cookie. It's jelly filled. Very chewy. How the hell did I get blood on my hand? Oh, it's fruit punch. Yeah. So there's our cookie. Our biscuit. Our jelly filled biscuit. Jam filled biscuit. That's not a bad cookie. Yeah. That's pretty good. So, for dinner, yes, always, never, yes. Am I missing something? Did we see something completely? No, because the mashed potatoes were here. Dinner is going to be very filling and average in taste, according to our mystery guest. So, I will leave you for the evening, and tomorrow we'll have a lovely breakfast of muesli and some Australian coffee. For now, I've been Jack Trades. See you in the morning. So after that average dinner of lamb casserole and mashed potatoes remind me of the ones you get at KFC. Look at that beautiful sunset over the lake. Let me see if I can get a much better spot. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? Nice light breeze, about 75. It's a good day. Full tummy. Hopefully an uneventful raccoon-free night. See you in the morning. 10 o'clock. Fire's crackling. It was quiet till the geese started honking. And this will probably be the last little bit before we head off to dreamland. Hopefully we can actually get some sleep. It's already starting to get chilly. I'm going to guess it's probably about like 60 now. Earlier it was like 80 something. And still kind of full from that giant lamb stew casserole thing on top of those mashed potatoes. Finished off that chocolate bar. Had a cup of tea. Got rid of that pink berry isotonic drink. I just could not drink any more of it. It's a shame that if I put, Debbie Gibson music over that part of the film, that they'd hit me for, copyright and demonetize me, even though I make nothing. Even though they put those weird ass, testicle videos at the beginning of, my stuff. All right. Night, kids. Sleep tight. And, oh, yeah, another thing, that thermal thing, the mosquito repellent thing, boy, I turned that on. I ain't seen a skeeter. Before that, they were coming after me. All right. Have a great night.
We're back for breakfast, and you may have noticed that we're back inside the house. Mystery guest had an issue in the wee hours of the morning that required me to take him far away from the wilderness and to somewhere where he could get the assistance that he needed. Just leave it at that. So, we still got all this stuff from lunch, so that means we got a second lunch. And then sweet food bag. Easily holds 48 hours of food, and it keeps it cold if you want it cold. So, give me a sec, I'll get our breakfast out onto the tray. And there we go. So we're going to have the natural muesli, whole grain cereal bar with fruit and chia seeds, the tropical fruit bar, the steak stick. We got our accessory pack with that giant bag of creamer and the giant sweetened condensed milk. Like I said, we got more than enough stuff for another lunch. So we're going to have a second lunch using the GSI cup. Limited Jack of Trades edition coming soon. For our coffee, and we've got our Australian spoon. So, so that's where the non-dairy creamer is to go into the muesli. You see right there. May be added with water, non-dairy creamer, and or sugar to suit. So that's what we'll use that for. 9 grams, that's a lot. So doesn't say how much. Well, I'll go and get some water ready and we'll get a bowl. All right, so that's going in there. That's going to possibly be for the coffee. Let's see what's in the accessories package. We got some Mentos with a cooling center. Tabasco, excellent on breakfast cereals. Rubber band, in case you need to make a repair or tie your hair back or hold something closed. Keep yourself from smoking in a stressful situation.
Now that used to be the thing, is you put a rubber band on your wrist. Every time you wanted to smoke or drink or swear, you snapped yourself on the wrist. Eventually you'd get a spot on your wrist that was, so impervious to pain that, you'd be smoking and swearing and drinking and smacking your kids around just for the pleasure of snapping yourself on the wrist. We got the Fred. Got that little, gonna eat with that. Num num. But it's a nice little tool. It's got a bottle opener, got a can opener, it's got a spoon. Just put that on your keychain. I'm gonna put it in my bag. Ooh. Got some salt with anti-caking agent. That would have been good last night with that lamb. Nice big packet of pepper. Dude, the accessory kit in this is just awesome. Some ketchup. Big old pack of sugar. Let's save that for a coffee. Another pack of Mentos. Because you don't want the stink breath. Nobody wants you to have the stink breath. Coffee. 2 coffees. Dude, I should just buy the accessory kits. 2 tea bags. Another big old sugar. And another thing of mints. So you get a pack of mint with every meal. Plenty of sugar, sweetened condensed milk. Dude, that accessory kit is just, should be all accessory kits. Ketchup, salt, pepper, tea, coffee, sugar, creamer, rubber bands. Let's go get our water. All right, so we got 8 ounces for our coffee. I'm going to assume that these are for 8 ounces of water. If they're not, we'll find out real quick. Because it will be some pretty bland coffee. I don't see any mold. I mean, do you see any? Get in there and see. Yeah. Smells good. Smells like a taster's choice. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be really strong. Put on our giant packet of sugar. And some of our sweetened condensed milk. Again, there are lots of things that are in Australian rations that really need to be utilized into other rations. Nice big spoon of that. And we can save a little bit for lunch, and we can have some coffee with our lunch. Save it, oh, better yet, we'll save it and we'll have tea with lunch. All right, do a little cleanup. And we got the Fossil's Snap Bowl for our cereal. There's a lot of cereal. I mean, dude, this is a huge pack. Okay, so it contains dried fruit, dried papaya, cane sugar, dried apricots, raisins, dried pineapple, dried cranberries, dried apples, pumpkin seeds. Dang. 1,300 or 316 calories. It's a pretty hearty breakfast. Beans we're going to be adding hot water. We have a nice hot cereal breakfast. Go ahead and add some of this creamer, if we can get it open. So I'll add a little of that. That should probably be enough. We got some sweetened condensed milk. We'll already add a little of that. And then we've got the rest left that we could add if we so desire it to be even creamier. But we're going to put some sweetened condensed milk in there too to kick it up a notch. Probably going to need a little bit more. Now we're good. Good on the water. Add a little, wow. It's out of control. All right, give that 2 minutes to. All right, let's check out that beef stick while we're waiting for our. Oh, that's a nice chunk of. That's a nice chunk of meat. And thick. Still relatively pliable. Very peppery. Peppered steak bar. Gonna be peppery. It's our tropical fruit bar. Looks pretty dark, right? Smells like a fruit roll-up. Contains sulfates. Well, I'm gonna take a little bite of that, but I can't eat it all. The sulfates will mess me up. That's a nice looking granola bar. Pumpkin seeds, fruit, very fruity in its essence. Yes, that beef jerky, that's pretty good. That'd be good just, as a snack, or maybe a lunch with some like cheese and crackers. Let's try the fruit bar. Wow. Different color on the inside than it is on the outside. Very dense. Like a super thick fruit roll-up. A lot of apple. A couple of those other fruit flavors in there. Again, that's a good snack, and it pairs well with the meat. Our gruel has thickened. You could probably break up pieces of the fruit bar and put it in there. That's not bad. So, sulfate-laden chia bar. That's about all I can eat of that. Wow, that is really good. Very fruity. The fruit in that matches with the fruit in that. When I have a couple more Australian rations, but if they got the snacks like this, One's going to be breakfast, one's going to be lunch. And that beef is just going to be with the cheese, the can of cheese and some crackers, because they're all very, very good flavors. I mean, a lot of these snacks and stuff have been a lot better than the mains, which has just been just essentially canned products. Oh, that's some good coffee. Strong. Oh, yeah. I could probably easily make that a 10-ounce cup instead of 8. All right. Look at that. Got the pumpkin seeds, got the fruit, pretty hydrated. Used some of that creamer to give it some milk action. Sweetened condensed milk to give it a little sugar. No, that's not a good enough bite. There we go. I'm gonna get as much of the goodness as we can. See, look at how chunky that is. Oh, yeah, that is one of the better mueslis I've had. Creamy, fruity, crunchy. Yeah. Again, I hope there's more of this breakfast in those others. I'm gonna finish that. It's pretty good. That would have been even better out there in the chill morning air. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our breakfast indoors. Post them on your catastrophe. Like I said, there's enough stuff for lunch. After I finish this up, I'm going to go ahead and put that on a tray to show you what our second lunch would be like. But being as I got to get this edited and uploaded, and YouTube's like taking like 4 hours to upload something now. Just going to do a quick overview of the lunch, not put you through the process of a second lunch, because this video is already going to be 40 minutes. All right, so I'll see you at our virtual lunch. For our second lunch of this giant 24-hour Australian ration, lunch would be the tuna, the chocolate protein drink, the cream biscuits, the yeast spread, the cheese, and the plum jam. I don't know how many crackers are in here. Probably 2 or 3, but those are some pretty tasty crackers if you got cheese, yeast spread, and tuna on them, or jam for dessert. Heck, might even need to find another pack of crackers. But that would be our second lunch. I'm going to go ahead and get this all edited up for Foreign Ration Friday. I've been Jack of Trades. Please comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Find yourself an Australian ration if you can. The mains are, but the rest of it, spectacular. Have a great weekend. I'm going to get some rest, because so little sleep when people freak out.